Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bienvenidos! Hi guys.
Did y'all miss us too much?
With another banger. I thought he was gonna do it with me, but it's fine. It's cool. But hi guys. Oh, touch me.
Hey y'all.
We are gonna be doing, like promised, Surah Ghashiyah. This Surah in English, the name is the Overwhelming Event. And this Surah primarily focuses on the Day of Judgment, things that you might experience in Jannah, and things that people might experience in Hellfire. But let the blurb do all the talking. This Meccan Surah compares the fate of the evildoers in the hereafter to that of the good doers. Those who disbelieve in Allah's might are criticized for failing or to reflect on the wonders of his creation and are warned of the fate of some destroyed disbelievers mentioned in the beginning and the next surah. So we'll be doing the recitation first, and then we'll do the translation after. Please forgive us for any wrong interpretations of the translation, and please forgive me for any wrong pronunciations of the recitation.
Let's start. Okay.
Okay.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم هل أتاك حديث الغاشية وجوه يومئذ خاشعة عاملة ناصبة تصلى نارا حامية تسقى من عين آنية ليس لهم طعام إلا من ضريع لا يسمن ولا يغني من جوع وجوه يومئذ ناعمة لسعيها راضية في جنة عالية لا تسمع فيها لاغية فيها عين جارية فيها سرر مرفوعة وأكواب موضوعة ونمارق مصفوفة وزرابي مبثوثة أفلا ينظرون إلى الإبل كيف خلقت وإلى السماء كيف رفعت وإلى الجبال كيف نصبت وإلى الأرض كيف سطحت فذكر إنما أنت مذكر لست عليهم بمسيطر إلا من تولى وكفر فيعذبه الله العذاب الأكبر إن إلينا إيابهم ثم إن علينا حسابهم.
So, has the news of the overwhelming event reached you, O Prophet? On that day, some faces will be downcast. So some faces ain't gonna be happy. They're gonna be shaking my head. They're gonna be shaking their heads. Totally unburdened, exhausted. Totally overburdened, exhausted. Burning in a scorching fire. Left to drink from a scalding spring. So, there's a punishment for the disbelievers in Jahannam, where you'll be eating from a thorny shrub, a thorny bush, and you'll be drinking from a scalding spring. So that water better be hot. That food is not gonna be food that's gonna be like nourishing. It's not gonna fill you up. Like, that's a part of the punishment. You're gonna be eating, but it's like you're not really eating. Like, it's kind of like
maybe just like a lollipop, I guess. Like
candy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it kind of, it says like, you know, when you're eating candy, like, it gives you some type of taste, but you're not really getting no
or like
nourishment
cloves.
or food.
Like people who actually eat cloves, they know what I mean. It's so bitter and it makes
like cloves.
Cloves. You don't know cloves?
Oh, I know cloves. I didn't know people eat cloves.
Not to eat it, but like when you're chewing on it,
Oh,
it just
no.
makes your mouth dry and it's so bitter and it's like,
why are I eating cloves?
I don't know. People say it's treatment for teeth.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that, but like, damn, chewing cloves though. But yeah, I think those are good examples. Like, so burning in the scorching fire, I already know what that means. That fire is hot and searing, and that fire is not like, oh, you know, like the cooking fire that we have in this dunya. No, that fire is a different type of fire. Like, that's a fire that you wouldn't even be able to stand, and the fact that that would be a punishment, I don't want that for my brothers and sisters in Islam, guys. So please, waking up. Oh look, and I just talked about it. They will have no food except a foul, thorny shrub, neither nourishing nor satisfying hunger. The fact that I even read the next lines should let you know, like, this is my surah, y'all. Like, but but yeah, that basically ties back. If you don't know what a shrub is, the shrub is like kind of like a bush, is like a hedge or something like that. Maybe I'll put a picture up, inshallah. On that day, other faces will be glowing with bliss. So they'll be shining in a sense with maybe nur, yeah, fully pleased with their striving. So they're gonna be happy about how they live their life. They're happy, they're fully pleased, like they're pleased that of like the things that they've did, like the stuff that they truly accomplished in this dunya, and they're seeing their akira, you know, in an elevated garden, which is Jannah, where no idle talk will be heard. So idle talk in a sense is like, you know, cursing or like bad speech, perhaps gossiping or backbiting. In it will be a running spring along with thorns raised high. So running spring is kind of like, you know how when they say in certain surahs, like, I'm trying to remember the ayah. When they say, Tatillahu, I know you know what I'm talking about, bro. Like, but I know you're like, girl, what are you talking about? Like, where they have the rivers flow forever and ever, that ayah. But I'm trying to say it in Arabic.
What surah is it?
It's in multiple surahs.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Give me a bit of it. Let me see.
I don't know. When it be like Jannatun Tajiri min tahtiha al-anharu khalidina
Okay.
fiha.
So one example is Surah Al-Bayyinah. That's the closest one.
Okay,
where you say Jaza'uhum inda rabbihim jannatun tajri min tahtiha al-anharu khalidina fiha abada radiyallahu anhum wa radu an dhalika liman khashiya rabbah.
Yeah, you want to elaborate more on that? Because you just dropped it in.
Okay, yeah, that's Surah Al-Bayyinah,
Mm-hmm.
the last ayah.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, let's see. It talks about, it's what it says here is their reward with their Lord is everlasting. Gardens graced with flowing streams where they will stay forever. God is well pleased with them and they with him. All this is for those who stand in awe of their Lord. Basically saying that once you reach Jannah, your reward is forever, and there's gonna be gardens with streams that flow forever and never end. And God is pleased with you who are in Jannah, and we are also pleased with him, the ones in Jannah.
Mm-hmm.
And all this is for the ones who were always in awe of Allah or looked up to him.
Yes. So that's why I wanted to connect it to the in it will be a running spring. Because in multiple surahs it is mention of like these never ending springs or rivers that flow. So we're talking about what will be in Jannah in the moment, right? And what the people in paradise will be experiencing. Along with thrones raised high, and cups set at hand, and fine cushions lined up, and splendid carpets spread out. So, like, here, I think, like, when it's being mentioned about the thrones and the cups set at hand, like, I'm assuming, I don't know, I may be wrong, like, you know how everybody has, like, their house in Jannah? Maybe, like, that's what it's, like, referring to?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Or maybe like a feast that's about to come up too.
That's true. Do they not ever reflect on camels and how they were masterfully created? So here there's a footnote. Oh, it says another possible translation. Do they not ever reflect on the rain cloud and how they're formed? Like, I believe, like, when Allah is mentioning this ayah, he's, like, trying to point out to people, like, have people not sat, like, down and actually thought of, like, how certain things are created, how certain animals, like, how the camel is created, how rain clouds are formed, and how, like, water is falling from the sky. Like, certain things is like, when you say them out loud, it's like, how are you not thinking, like, this is just science? Like, this is more than just science. This is coming from something that we can't even fathom what Allah, like, looks like, what his power is. Like, the stuff that he creates is like, how are you not thinking about the way that it was created? Like, do you not see I'm trying to find the right word. Like, do you not see this is not something that is coming from humans, or like it just doesn't happen like out of nowhere? Do you want to like add?
It just shows how you have to be full of arrogance to not actually rethink of what's going on around you. Like, you want to tell me you see a sunny day and you don't wonder why it's sunny, but then tomorrow when it rains, you don't also wonder why. What happened to the quick change in the weather? Like, that ain't no weather forecaster standing on the TV telling you something. Like, even before this weather forecaster could have said anything, it was already planned out to
No,
be.
for real.
So.
And even if you pay attention, sometimes the weather people, they be wrong. Like they make mistakes. They don't know what the weather is coming. Last time they said we're gonna have a snowstorm, like the third one, it didn't end up happening. Like it's stuff like that people fail to realize. And the sky, how high it was raised. This is something I actually think about often. Because I just be looking up at the sky like, wow, like the fact that it can change different colors, the fact that we can see it, but it's something that we cannot touch. And even when you're in the sky, you still cannot really touch the sky. Like, it's just
like, on and on.
Yeah, like, it's just like, I always think of like, wow. And then like seeing the clouds, seeing the stars, just seeing like it going from day to night. Like, it's just something that's so astonishing. But it's like, how? Like, I'd be sitting there thinking, like, how does Allah, like, come up with this stuff? Like, his mind is just so amazing. Like, I don't know. It's just something that, like, be sticking in my brain. And the mountains, how they were firmly set up. And the earth, how it was leveled out. So continue to remind them, O Prophet, for your duty is only to remind. So anytime the Quran is saying like, O Prophet, it's always tying back to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, right? So being that, you know, the Quran was revealed to him during this month on Laylatul Qadr, right? Yes. Okay. And so like when the surahs were being revealed, these are like messages to him, like basically reminding him or guiding him on like what to do, how to move, and stuff like that. Everything wasn't revealed at once. It took time for all of these surahs to be revealed. But Allah is basically telling the Prophet, like, so, you know, take what I showed you and I've told you in this surah and just remind these people of that. And beyond that, you don't have to worry about it, because your job is only to remind these people. Like I said yesterday, our religion is not up for debate. Like, you don't have to. Once you tell somebody once, that's fine. Just leave it like that. If they don't want to jack it, let them not jack it. If they want to jack it, let them jack it. But it's like, you don't have to keep reminding people or telling people this and that, or like trying to force it down their throats. Saying it once is just fine. Like, you reminded them, you did your job, keep it pushing. You are not there to compel them to believe. So basically what I was just saying, like, you don't have to, if they don't want to believe it, okay, let them not believe it. But at least you did your part as the Muslim and you told them what to do. You told them what they should be reminded of. You tried to guide them in the right path. So if they choose not to do so, that is up to them. But whoever turns away, persisting in disbelief, then Allah will afflict upon them the major punishment. So there's a footnote here. The hellfire is the major punishment. The minor punishment includes disasters in this life as well as torments in the grave.
So what they mean by torments in the grave is that there's two different types of people. So then there's going to be like the believers who in their grave, like, sometimes the Quran, people would say the Quran will be there to, like, be there with them, and there's gonna be like a bunch of light, and their grave is very spacious. And then there's the disbelievers where the grave is gonna be tormenting them by like making it tighter. It's gonna be too dark. It's gonna be shaking and stuff like that. So that's what they mean by torment in the grave, where they're not gonna have as much space and they're gonna be alone and it's gonna be dark.
Yeah. And they're gonna be feeling pain, agony, despair. Don't be amongst these people, guys. This is why we're reminding each other of things that we should be doing so we don't fall amongst those people who are feeling the torments of the grave. May Allah make us all people who are not a part of the people who are feeling the torments of the grave.
Ameen.
Ameen. Surely to us is their return, and then surely with us is their reckoning. So here Allah's basically emphasizing he's we're gonna return to him regardless. We all return to Allah, and he also knows the things that we have done. Is there any final notes that you have to say about Surah Al-Ghashiyah?
Just as summarized, it's telling you the punishments of people of hellfire and what you get when you go to Jannah. So this is basically like a reminder. If you need a reminder, just read Surah Al-Ghashiyah and you'll figure that out. Because unless you want to be drinking boiling hot water and eating something that won't even fill your stomach, I suggest we get our acts together. We cannot be slacking. No more slacking, guys.
Time to wake up, y'all. No, you want to be in a place like that, or do you want to be in a place where you're sitting in Jannah, whatever you're thinking about,
that's what you get.
It appears in front of you. And it don't even taste like what it tastes like here.
It's 10 times better. Who knows? Even more.
Anything you want. You don't have to use the bathroom. Even if you want to change the way that your face looks because you see somebody else in Jannah looks beautiful, you like their face, you can literally have your face change. You can become more beautiful. Everybody's gonna be the same age, inshallah. Gonna be what, 33?
Yes, 33.
33. You're everything that you're ever thinking about, that dream house that you wanted, literally anything that you want, you can get in Jannah.
Right there.
So you want to live in a world where you're being tested by all these things, but you're still succumbing. You're still succumbing to the worldly life. You're doing stuff in this dunya that you know that you shouldn't be doing, but because of the temporary satisfaction, you're like, oh, I'm gonna do it, I got time, da da da. Then when you don't have the time left and you end up in the grave and you feel that torment of the grave, you don't have that space in the grave, you don't have no nur in the grave, the Quran is not there for you, your good deeds are not there for you, what you gonna say?
Exactly. You're gonna be speechless.
You're gonna be speechless, or you're gonna be saying, oh, I should have did this, I should have did that, I could have did this, I could have did that, I would have did this, I would have, shoulda, coulda, woulda, boo. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Because you shoulda did it right now. Do not wait for tomorrow to change, because you don't know. Tomorrow's not promised. You could die tonight. This could be the last video you see. This could be the last time you see Zainab and I. This could be my last day. So if you're not up now, you need to wake up, boo. This is a video for you. What you looking at?
I thought you would have
scared me. I'm like, what happened? You scared me. I'm like, no, please. Don't tell me you seen something, bro. You should over here But no, seriously, she should be side-eyeing y'all because wake up. What are you doing? But
hey, are you just coming? Have a blessed Eid.
Yes, inshallah.
Take advantage of the last day you have, because you never know if you'll make it to the next one.
You really don't. But don't forget to like, comment, and share my video.
Also, a little subscribe will do good.
It would do great. Subscribe to your girl if you haven't already, and turn on those post notifications so you can get more notifications of the Hawa Chronicles. Check out my description box down below and follow me on all of my social medias. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. May Allah bless you. May Allah have mercy on you. May He answer all your du'as and grant them to you. May He accept your fast and your prayers.
Ameen, ameen, and ameen.
Inshallah, I will see you guys on the flip side. Tomorrow's video, well, yeah, tomorrow's video is going to be basically me prepping for Eid. And yeah, inshallah, I'ma see ya
when she see ya.
later.